It's a beautiful weekend. Welcome to Let's Talk Entertainment, the weekend edition here on your favorite news channel, JoyNews on Multi TV. This is where we bring back all the entertainment stories that you've missed during the weekend. This weekend is no exception. I am bringing to you back-to-back all entertainment stories that you have missed during the week. The exclusive interviews, you know, the exclusive shows that we went to cover. We're bringing them all back to you here on the weekend edition of Let's Talk Entertainment. My name is Becky. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Congratulations to you guys on the back-to-back launch.
Yeah.
We're so excited for you.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. How long did it take you guys to, you know, bring this one out?
Okay, thank you so much. We've been doing a series of events. Like we started, I think, daughters at 14, daughters at we did daughters at 19 or so. It wasn't 20, daughters at 20. And 2006 we decided to, you know, do the back-to-back concert. Yes, and the back-to-back concert. Sometimes the brain behind that back-to-back, it's we always want to thank God for how far He has brought us. Sometimes when you look at where you are, you might think it was just by your strength or just by your wisdom or just by what you can do that has taken you that far, but that is not. That is not. You have to always think back. Just think back where you were, where the Lord picked you. It will help you to thank God and also to give thanks to Him and those who, you know, be with you, to direct you and, you know, give you a directions to do whatever you know God has given to you. That's the main focus, the brain behind.
And you guys released a song as well.
Yes.
I mean, this year.
Yes, by the grace of God.
Yes.
Yes.
Tell us about the song.
We have come out with an album.
Okay.
The title of the album is Abba Father.
Okay.
Abba Father. Abba Father. When you read Romans chapter 8 verse 15, the Bible says that, you know, I did not give you the spirit of bondage to fear, but I have given you a spirit of God for you to call me Abba Father. You know, God is our Father. He's our everything. You know, in our ministry, when we started, you know, we have met a lot of challenges when we lost our mothers and fathers. You know, we are all orphans.
Oh, that's interesting.
Edna and I, we are sisters. And so when we lost our parent, we were having Auntie Monica's parent over there. But within 6 months, both of them just died. And it was a big blow for us. So it was through that crisis, the Lord gave us this song, Abba Father. He said He is there. You know, we shouldn't have that fear in us that we have no one. The Lord is there, you know, to be our mother and to be our father, to be our everything. Yes.
You guys have managed to, you know, stick together over the years. It's been 29 solid years, and you're still together. You have an album, you have a new song, you're on Daughters Back to Back. I mean, which would happen at the, you have one at Kumasi, Takoradi.
From Takoradi on the 11th of next month, and then Accra will be 15th of April, and Kumasi will be 29th. That's the last one that we'll be having for this year.
Okay. How do you guys manage to, you know, be together? We've had groups, you know, in the industry broken. We don't want to go and mention names.
That's
but
right.
You know, you know, you guys are still here together, and you guys are even planning on the 30th year, which you're going to be going for tours around, you know, the regions. What is the secret?
The grace of God is sufficient for us, and we always rely on God. We always rely on God, and we are determined. You know, the gift that the Lord gave to us, we have determined that no matter what, we will use that gift to bring people to God's kingdom, because that's the target. That's why the Lord gave us that gift. And we have promised God that we will never stop until He tells us to stop. And I know He is not going to stop us, because He gave us the gift. Yes.
Before I let you guys go, do you guys have any favorite song on your, like, of all your songs? Do you
have a favorite? I have my favorite.
Okay.
Mebo Yesudinda. It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh. Can you give us a tune for
Mebo Yesu Mebo Udinda.
Look at that. The last time I tried to sing, I couldn't make it. So it's so I'm so shy right now. You guys have to go. I'm very excited that you had time to do this interview. But any advice for industry players out there? I've realized, I'm sure a lot of people out there have realized that there are some gospel musicians in the industry who, they fight among themselves. But it doesn't look like you guys are fighting it, maybe because your group. You mentioned during the press launch that you guys fight, but you come back together. But we've had allegations from other people, fighting each other, some people trying to kill each other in the gospel music industry.
I see.
Yeah, what advice do you have for them? 29 years, you are in the best position to advise everybody.
The little advice I would like to give it to the upcoming groups, that they should humble themselves. Because this gift, the devil doesn't like it, because he knows that gift is a special gift that the Lord gives, because he's not giving it to anybody. And the devil didn't want you to be a position like having a gift of singing. So they should always humble themselves, and they should always learn the Bible. They should study the Bible and allow Holy Spirit to direct them. That's the little advice I would give. And they should love themselves, because if the Lord is love and you are following Christ, you have to also have love in you. Because if you love somebody, if you really love me, you cannot hate me.
Sure.
Yes, and if I really love you, I cannot hate you, because I see myself in you and you see yourself in me. And so if I cannot use knife to cut myself, then how
I can't
should
use
I
knife
use
to
it
cut the other
That's
person?
the simple way. That's the simple way. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I think it's simple. The advice is so simple. Love your neighbor as yourself. We're going back to the Bible. So we've been talking to Daughters of Glorious Jesus. Their back-to-back tour will start. I didn't quite cut that. This
The
11 dates
is in Takoradi.
in Takoradi.
That is next month.
Next month in
Yes.
Takoradi, and we have one in Kumasi.
15th of April, and Kumasi is 29th of April.
And we have so many artists on the bill. Joe Metal is there, Koda, I understand, is there. Like, just
Evangelist,
Mary Ganza will be there, Sisi Chum will be there, and so you should come all out and support wherever you are. Come all out and support. So we'll be right back with the rest of the stories.
They won't claim me worthy. They won't claim me worthy.
So disrespectful, my brother.
Pardon, what did you say?
In my opinion, that be overly disrespectful. In my opinion, that is too disrespectful to say you go burn down churches. That means that you're going beyond the prophecy to burn churches. And when you burn churches, what happens? You're killing people. If there are people in the church before you burn it at the time, even if there are no people in the church before you burn it, remember that you're burning somebody's properties, the house of God. That means you're taking it beyond the prophecy. You know what I mean? So it's the way you react to things that show your shows. It matters. It matters the way we react to stuff, because myself, plenty things we are managed to react well, because that be what will show what you're made of. You see me?
Yeah.
So to say go bend down churches, yeah, the long thing. It be long.
It be long.
You know, the cough.
Well, I hope.
And he can't bend down any church. He can't. If he bend down the churches, that means the people in the church they go rise. You know, because you wouldn't want, you know what I mean? It'd be like if they go burn somebody in your house, then it'd be the house of God. So if God rises against you.
Hear me tell them, say, continue to do your wine. Flex your body, my girl, no one can stop your shine. I see they do, I'm so, you know, do no crime. And whenever you hear this rhythm, you better waste no time. Waste no time, yo. You know we come from far, we don't watch nobody.
I know we had to rush here, and unfortunately, time's far gone. But I'm thankful for this. I'm super excited that I just get the chance to be on Press Magazine cover, my first time ever. So it's a blessing, and I'm super excited for it.
The event, which came off at the Champs Bar and Grill in Accra, saw some notable industry persons such as musician Nana Boro, Dead Buddy, Frida Rhymes, CJ Bigaman, and a host of others. Comedian DKB, Hogan, and Lexi the Comic took turns to entertain the audience.
Before, music used to be 3 verses. Yeah. Verse 1, verse 2, verse 3. Now they don't cut down to just book. Freedom. Freedom.
Kelvin Kenneth is the CEO of Events Guide magazine. He tells us why his firm chose musician King Promise as the cover for the February edition.
King Promise, I mean, we are in February and then it's a month of love. And then everybody know now King Promise, what King Promise like. Now King Promise is the hit now when it comes to love songs, when it comes to R&B songs, when it comes to ladies and King Promise, you know how people. So we decided to decided to put him on the front cover because no one does love songs apart from him.
Despite the absence of the Afropop musician at the time, the magazine was unveiled by industry persons present. Celebrities present at the unveiling shared their thoughts about the event.
It's a very good event because it's a very good attempt to celebrate our own, and that's how you develop. It's his magazine. He could have just chosen a foreign personality and put a person on there. He owes nobody apology, but he decided to celebrate our own.
We have amazing talent, but normally we don't support the talent, and the talent dies out. But I feel like we've come of age whereby things are changing. Like, people need to support talent. We can't
just came out to have fun and support them, you know. Yeah.
Live your life. Let that love inside. It's your life, it's your life. Your beauty's deep inside you. Don't let them bring you down, no. The beauty is inside of you. Don't let them bring you down, no. Oh, oh. Don't you know, don't you know? Oh, oh. Beautiful, don't you know? Oh, oh. Don't you know, don't you know? Oh, oh. Beautiful, don't you know? No, 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 no.
Alright, we're gonna do something right fun here. DJ, pause the music now. Let me feel you. Let me feel you. Let me feel you. I got one pen. I got one pen. Get what you know. Just like you want to see
Today we witnessed the signing of Mami Sewa, the child actress. Now she's all grown up with Sylvanos Records. How does it make you feel?
I feel excited about this deal and I'm really grateful. And I can say Sylvanos Records came at the right time to push my brand to the international level.
So what exactly are they going to do for you?
A whole lot. They'll be providing car, apartments, and I have my own share if maybe we go out to work or maybe something like that. And I'll be going to the international level as well. I'll be working all over the country. That's what I'm hoping for now. So yeah.
Let's start off with the car. What car is it? Would you like to sell us?
As the earlier said, they don't want to disclose anything for now. So yeah.
Then how about the sharing, the profit sharing? Are you okay with the percentage they're giving you, or like to tell us a percentage?
Yeah, I'm okay with everything they provided for me.
50%?
I don't want to talk about that.
Wow, so if you say you want to go international, what exactly do you mean? Does it mean you want to act more English movies?
Yeah, I would love to act English movies, especially the Nigerians, the Hollywood, and a whole lot. Yeah. Oh, I need to be prayerful so that I can get there.
Well, I think it's a good initiative. I think it's in the right direction in the sense that like the industry is really slow and we, the artists, are taking it upon ourselves. I mean, should I use the word privileged? Like some of us are a bit fortunate to have money to executive produce our movies. So it tells the passion we have for the industry and how much we're struggling. Like, we don't want it to die. We will not give up on it. And I keep stressing that the industry is not going to die because our passion isn't dead yet. So for a label, a record to sign Mami Sewa, I mean, it's wonderful, especially coming from Kumawood as they perceive, because I don't believe in Kumawood. I believe it's Ghanaian movie because English is a Ghanaian language, or let me say to an extent, no, at large, and then Twi is like a dialect from Ghana. So if we act movies in Twi and in English, we are all Ghanaian.
You've witnessed what has happened here. Yes. How do you feel watching, Mami Sewa, this young actress, getting this deal?
Oh, I'm happy for her. This is what every actor is craving for. Looking at what the industry is facing now, the little challenges that we're facing, as in low sales and then low productions here and there. Now, if a management team like this should come on board, and I think it is a step in the right direction, and I think they will help her scout for jobs for her and all that. Because what we face here as actors in Ghana is you not only trying and then forcing to get jobs. We don't have agents and then we don't have people who do that on our behalf.
You know what time it is. MDK. Sweat. YP back up here. I'm sick on the beat. My bro. My paper, my name is yo. If
you just joined me, you're logged on to the JoyNews channel. The show is Let's Talk Entertainment. The song you heard is Me a Guy by YP. I don't know whether it's YP or YP, whatever you want to call him. He's right here to explain to us how he got into music and how long he's staying and how he actually got circled here on Me a Guy song. Obviously, Me a Guy, but I know that. You know that Sister Sandy B, Me a Guy. Unimsa.
Number one.
You're welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm very, very fine. What about you?
I'm fine. So the name is
YP.
YP. What's the brain behind that?
Youth president.
Oh, okay.
You're
the youth president.
Yeah.
In Ghana?
The whole world.
Oh, in music.
Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you should explain better, because if you're the youth president, what is Shatawale? Shatawale is like he's the SM president, and you are the youth president.
The youth president.
Everywhere in Ghana.
Everywhere.
But do you have your own name that you're born with?
Andy Ajma.
Andy Ajma. And how did you get into music?
Okay, I started music way back in 2011. Yeah, I
Okay.
was in JHS.
Okay.
Yeah. I was doing copyright. Like, when I say copyright, I used to sing Sarkodie songs in school.
Okay.
The rappers at that time. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I got into SHS, I started doing my own thing, and yeah, it has worked perfectly to date.
So what did you study in SHS?
SHS science. I was a science student.
Okay, so as a science student, I'm expecting you to go out there and save lives, be a doctor, be a scientist. Sir. Hey. So you actually went to school to study science and you're doing music?
Yeah.
So,
Music is a talent.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my talent. It's a God-given talent.
Given talent.
Yeah.
But are you
Yeah.
doing anything apart from, music? You don't do anything apart from music?
I'm doing music full time.
Full time. But you don't work there's no work aside that?
Nah. As a one-to-one to dinner.
Okay. It's a one-to-one to anyway. What is the one-to-one? You have to explain on your national TV.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you have to be working to be able to pay Sarkodie. I'll come to that. Is it $7,000 or?
Yeah, nothing less than
$7,000. Yeah. He demanded it.
Yeah, my management actually worked things out with his management. So, yeah.
So, growing up, you've been singing or rapping to Sarkodie song.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
And you decided that your first blow up should be a collaboration with Sarkodie and Medical.
Yeah.
Okay. How was the collaboration like for you? How was working with Sarkodie like?
The original song was released in 2016.
Okay, but it didn't make hit.
Yeah, it didn't make hit. Okay. But the feedback I got from the fans with that song, the original song, it was great. So we planned on a remix.
Okay.
And Sarkodie and Medical came into mind.
Okay.
Yeah, so my management worked things out, the sax management, and Medical is like a brother to me.
Okay.
I already have a song with him. It was released last year.
Okay.
So getting Medical on the song it wasn't difficult.
Hard.
Yeah, but Sarkodie, my management worked things out with his management.
And how was working like with Sarkodie?
It was great because I've been a big fan. I've been a big fan. So being in the same studio with Sarkodie, being on the same set with Sarkodie, shooting the video, it was great. It was great.
A lot of the young acts complain about how they don't get opportunities, their songs are not selling, they don't have money and all that. And, out of the blue, we see you, coming into the industry, with your collaboration, this particular collaboration with Sarkodie. What is your secret?
I think it's hard work. It's hard work, and my hard work got me here. I'm signed to a record label, so they take care of everything.
Okay, yeah. What record label is that?
X2 Entertainment.
X2
Entertainment. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where the whole thing is coming from. So they are pumping money into
the career.
So is it rap music that you want to do?
Yeah, rap music.
Okay.
I do rap music a lot. Yeah.
Okay, but any other genre you're looking out for?
Not yet, but I can do all the other types of genres.
So you sing as well?
I sing as well. Then I did the chorus, I did the hook, and I did the first verse too.
Did somebody write the song for you? Because a lot of people get people writing for them. You write your own songs?
I write my own songs.
So it means that you're multi-talented.
Yeah.
Wow, the industry. Obviously, we need people like this in the industry to, keep the industry going. But let's talk about the industry. What do you make of the industry? I knew you grew up in Kumasi and doing music in Kumasi. How is it like?
It's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. We don't have all the right resources. We don't have all the resources. Like the TV stations are few, the radio stations, the entertainment shows are few in Kumasi. So doing music in Kumasi is a bit difficult.
It's a bit difficult.
So
you have decided to relocate to Accra so that your voice will be heard?
Yeah.
Okay, why not locate to, probably Brona-Half region? Obviously, Kumasi is not working, so Brona-Half.
I think Accra is the main issue.
Okay. So it means that when you're doing music in Accra, you get people, listening more to your music than the other parts of the country. Is that in the perception? Is that just a perception, or that's
that's
what
it's
it
a
is?
perception. Yeah.
What else are you working on?
Okay, I have another song with Kelvin Boy. We are shooting the video next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's also set to be released in April. Yeah.
You have an album?
Yeah, I have an album. My first album. It was released last year. Survivor. It's a 15-song album.
So how come we didn't hear of YP like for this very long time? Is it because you collaborated with Sarkodie?
Okay.
Is that the reason why you think
that's
that a lot of people
part.
are paying attention to you?
That's also part,
So
but
it
the
means
song
that
is
it's
also good.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, obviously people have, said that the song is good and all that. Yeah. But it's a step, to the right direction when you put Sarkodie
on a song.
So it means that it's a marketing strategy.
Yes.
So that people can get to listen.
It's a proper investment.
But how do you feel about Sarkodie's line about patapa? I can't really say that right here, but did you listen to that part?
Yeah, I listened.
So
I was there when he was recorded.
So what do you make of it?
I think Sarkodie is controversial.
Okay.
Sarkodie is controversial, and as a rapper, sometimes you need to be controversial. You need to throw shots
at people.
Yeah, at people.
But throwing shots at Patapa.
That's
do you know that Patapa says that? He's even privileged to have. So it's not like he has a problem with it, but we're just wondering why he would say that. So you're saying that because he's controversial and he wanted to say something controversial.
Yes,
that's
and that
why
line alone has made the song popular. Yeah.
Are you making money?
Okay.
Off
for
the
now,
song?
Nah. For now, I'm not making any money. But I know. As time goes on,
yeah. So how much did you spend on that video?
The video, I think it was almost 20,000.
20,000 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, Ghana cedis.
Just for the video shoot.
Yeah, for the video.
What exactly do you have for the music industry though? I mean, now that you've relocated to Ghana, well, obviously it's Ghana and it's Accra.
Yeah.
You've located to Accra. What else are we looking forward to from YP?
Big things.
You're looking
I have a lot for everyone. So they should just watch out and keep supporting. Because I have a lot in the pipeline.
I didn't ask you who you're looking up to because you mentioned that you've been listening to Sarkodie and Yapono and the rest. But are you looking forward to collaborating with any of the female musicians here in Ghana?
Okay, Efia is my favorite.
Efia is your favorite, so you're looking forward. What about Efia? What about her?
I like her energy, her voice, and her rhythms too. She's a very good musician.
Okay. Is there anything else you would want to tell, your fan base who are growing right about now? A lot of people are watching you right here on JoyNews on Multi TV. Anything for them? Anything that you have up your sleeves? You can just let us know.
Yeah. Big shout outs to anyone who has been supporting me since day one.
I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you have been entertained. I hope you have been informed. This has been the weekend edition of Let's Talk Entertainment here on JoyNews on Multi TV. My name is Becky. Let's do this again next weekend.